From the NECA Predator series number 10, Nightstorm, aka the Scarab Predator, was one of the first predators to join the xenomorph hunts on Earth. He didn't agree with the typical Yaochuk code of honor and ended up going rogue. This event would play a big role in creating the divide between the clans of the super predators and the regular predators. And with that, we're going to take a look at this wonderful looking figure from NECA. Now, this one's been out for quite a while. It's no longer in production, unfortunately, until NECA decides it wants to do like an ultimate version of him. But this is going off the old Super Predator sculpt and body articulation engineering wise, and it definitely shows its age. So I want to take a look first at the presentation of this guy because holy crap, Nightstorm rocks and I love my blue predators. So let's take a look first at the face because this is where this guy really shines. The face of the Super Predators are absolutely gnarly, more gnarlier than the regular predators. So let's take a look at this guy and see what he's got going on here. Let's take that light and turn it back white so you get a nice view of all the little details on that scalp. Man, beautiful. Got some dark blues in there along with some lighter blues. The eyes, it's a light blue with a white pupil. Very menacing this guy is. The fangs and tusk are nicely painted as well on the mouth, although there is some splotches of a dark brown or gray that looks a little messy. The inside of the mouth is done with a very cool purple paint, and it's all glossy. The entire guy is glossy. He looks almost sweaty in a way. Like, check out the abdomen area. Look at this guy. Nice and slim, but also pretty tall. If you look at his back, you can see more of that dark blue. Some of those details kind of get lost because of that. Not enough light blue on the back in my honest opinion. Moving down to the legs, some more dark blue on the back side. You get some of those little splotches of black in there to add to some of the skin details. And on the knees and legs, you get more of a lighter blue for the rest of this guy. But it's the armor that really shines. Here there's a combination of bronze, coppers, and golds here, and it really does show this guy for what he is. Almost like royalty in the Super Predator clans. Look at this. The dreads are nice and long too. They go down to his back. And lift that up, you can see some more of that beautiful looking armor. Nice ridges in there, all that cool detail. There's a little bit of blue in there as well, you'll notice. And it adds almost like a rusty look to it. Nice and worn. Plasma caster is a simple one. Pops out really easily, so just be careful with that. Moving down the rest of the body, you get some more of that really cool armor. Although, it's not as intricate as some of the other Predators out there. Kind of simple, straight to the point. Here's some of that almost mahogany red flaps for his legs. On his back, he's got a pouch here to the small of his back and a nice looking loincloth. I forget which other Predator has the same wrist gauntlet, but as far as I'm concerned, it started with this one. You see how long those blades are? Check this out. They come out even more. That's insane. This is overkill. Very intimidating, this guy. And his other arm, there's not much to see here, just some wraps on his gauntlet. Nothing here that's out of the ordinary. And in terms of his armor for his legs, you can take a look here and see some more of that light gold mixed in there. And it's nice and asymmetrical too. Overall, in terms of looks, Nightstorm is pretty badass. Lots of cool things to see here. But first, before we get to accessories, let's get to articulation. Now, unfortunately, because this is using the Super Predator body sculpt that they used with Berserker, the articulation on these guys are really limited, and this was way before the Ultimates ever became a thing. So let's just see here. The head can rotate left and right, but it is hampered because of the armor and because of those dreads. The shoulder-mounted plasma caster does move up and down. Originally, these are supposed to rotate, these guns here, but for some reason online, it's very stubborn, but it does rotate. For the arms, they do come up a good amount, Once again, the armor does get in the way of that arm. And arm can come up a little bit in terms of T-posing. Not really. This arm in particular is very hard to move because of all that armor on him. And you can get it to move back a little bit, but not too much. It's very limited, like I said before. And you can't even get it up to T-pose on this one. There is a hinge on the bicep, no double joints. And for the wrist, you can rotate it around a little bit. Wrist blades do extend and retract. There is no ab crunch whatsoever, just a swivel here. The legs are a pain.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like an issue with the router and Echo device, so try restarting them. Unplug both of them, then plug the router back in. Wait 30 seconds.
I didn't want
The router is back on and connected to the internet. Plug in the Echo device.
Alexa, shut the fuck up!
Sorry.
So for the legs, there is no kicking forward or kicking backward, just a little bit of a swivel on these. There is a knee joint, and it's a single jointed knee that's very delicate, so you don't want to mess with that too much, especially if it gets loose over time. This guy's going to be taking some shelf dives. In terms of the ankles, there is rotation here at the ankles, and that's all you're going to get when it comes to articulation for these guys. The Super Predators were not known for their expert use of engineering, and yeah, and sadly that's all you're gonna get out of these guys. Not a lot in terms of accessories, but he does come with his own biomask. This is a very cool looking biomask, by the way. Look at this intricate design here. Everything here is very exquisite, very insectoid, like some type of old Egyptian. This thing looks like some type of old Egyptian bug, and the insides is nicely detailed as well. A very cool biomask for a pretty badass predator. And last but not least, he also comes with his own combi stick. This one, it's pretty darn unique, and they will only reuse this one time later for the Scavenge Predator that we will look at in the next review. And look at that, there's a human skull and spine attached to the top of it. It's pretty brutal, man. Size comparison wise, here he is with the Ultimate Guardian Predator that we just unboxed on the channel recently. A Trendmasters Godzilla, the SH Monster Arts Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021, the original Super Predator from Predators Berserker, the Leonard City Hunter Predator, and the NECA Trilobite from Prometheus. Overall, NECA's Kenner-inspired Nightstorm Predator is definitely an eye-pleasing addition to any NECA Predator fan. Unfortunately, he's held down by dated engineering, and that really hampers the articulation. Now, given this guy's asking price on the aftermarket being around $100 to $160, you may be better off giving him a pass, since, let's face it, NECA tends to revisit their classic releases and gives them the ultimate treatment over time. So anyways, I hope this review was helpful, and I hope you guys are informed now about this guy. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget the end card is popping up with all the information as to how you can help out this channel. Remember, collect everything, connect everything, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed and would like to see more videos like this, hitting the like button, sharing the video, commenting, and subscribing will help us defeat the evil algorithm. And if you enjoy video games, I have a dedicated channel just for that, so I hope to see you there.